All right, gentlemen. You know, I hear it a lot from you guys, man. Y'all be talking, y'all be saying, oh, that's wifey right there. That's wifey material. And I pretty much, I was analyzing and I realized that a lot of you guys can't differentiate and distinguish what makes a woman a wife or wifey versus what makes them any regular chick. And furthermore, even worse than that, a low quality woman, a woman who doesn't benefit you in any way in regards to if you're a man of value and a man of quality, that you should be taking yourself and taking your life into a specific direction and trajectory upwards. But you bring yourself down when you involve yourself with a woman of low quality value. So, one of the premier markers and identifications to distinguish is not her looks. A low quality woman can look average. She can look bad than a mother. She can be the coldest thing you've ever seen. It's not about how she looks. That doesn't make a woman wifey. Her mindset, her mentality, and her character. We're going to delve a little deeper into this, and this is specifically the accountability trait. And there's multiple scenarios where this shows up. And when this does show up, you need to sit back and always be filing and taking notes in the back of your head of a woman who, in a situational sense, does not have the self-awareness nor the honesty to evaluate herself and say, you know what, I was wrong here, or I played a part in this turning out the way that it is, and this being the outcome, etc. If you're with a woman or you start dating a woman and she begins to tell you that every man she's dated is the problem, everybody she with, all men are bad, all this, and they did this, woe is me, and it's always the perpetual, constant victim syndrome and narrative, well, that already is showing you that this woman is shaping up her ideals to always see herself and make herself to be the victim. And she is not able to hold herself accountable and be realistic about her being the common denominator in terms of dealing with all of these men. Nor can she be honest in the role that she played and the things that she did wrong. And when you look at that, that gives you everything you need to know about the long string of things that you're going to be dealing with this person, because this is a reflection of her character. Woman or man, a person who just does not take accountability is one of the worst type of people to deal with in life in general.
Obviously, that's not going to be something that you probably want to invest in when you notice that she has those kind of traits, because you're going to be the next person that she blames, even when it's her fault. When have you ever heard a woman say, my last relationship, I messed that up?
I don't think I've ever heard it.
I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard. Have you heard it? When is the last time you've ever heard a woman say, you know what? My last relationship, I was going through some crazy things, but I could have done better. I could have tried harder to make it work, but I didn't try, but he was willing to try. You're never going to hear those things, fellas. You know how many men stay and try to work the situation out when the woman is no longer interested? Haven't you had friends and guy friends tell you, like, man, I'm trying to make it work out, but the girl's just putting him through hell? When she moves on to the next guy, she's going to say that very guy who's trying to make it work, he wasn't trying to make it work.
He quit on me.
He wasn't putting in enough work for me. He wasn't trying to meet me halfway. She's going to have all these things she's going to say about this man. But if you spoke to that man, he'd be like, man, I was trying to make it work. But let her tell it, he's the worst man in the world.
Guys, I'm trying to save you some time. I'm trying to save you some money. I'm trying to save you some frustration. It's on us and it's on you to vet properly. And so you need to be able to distinguish very, very quickly between a low quality woman and a good quality woman. And I'm going to reiterate, it has zero to do with how a woman looks.
You got to definitely pay attention to her mindset. Sometimes a woman can be attractive to you just based upon how she says things, how she moves, the way she thinks. Maybe she's caring. That can raise a man's attraction, even if she's not a 10. You can literally like a woman's personality more than the dime who has a shitty personality.
You got to get down to the nitty gritty in the vetting process. Know what you're looking for. The quality of a person just does not rest in how well they look, or even if they do basic shit for you, like, oh, you know, like cooking. Like, man, we all got to fucking eat. You can't come to me and be like, hey, yeah, bro, she cooks. And I'm just kind of like, well, you know, but
what else?
She crashed your car,
Yeah.
and did she take accountability for it or whatever the case is? Then, well, nah, man, she blamed it on somebody else.